investigators! I hope you're all home, safe, protected, and secure. Helen Keller once said, "Alone we can do so little, together we can do so much." For this, we have to work all together as teachers, parents, and students in order to overcome this situation. Just keep going no matter what. Our second lesson on YouTube is about similes and metaphors. I'm pretty sure you all have an idea about similes and metaphors. We only need to refresh our memory and apply some exercises. So your challenge today is to recognize the difference between a simile and a metaphor. Can you do it? Yes, sure you can. Let's start with similes. Let's read the first example. The girl's cheeks became red like a rose when her mother praised her, or when her mother expressed some nice words. Have a look at the underlined parts. The girl's cheeks, a rose. Based on the underlined parts and the pictures, what is the similarity between the girl's cheeks and the rose? Yes, they are both red. So, when the mother praised the girl, she felt shy and her cheeks became red. In other words, we are directly comparing the girl's cheeks to a red rose. The writer used a device of likeness, which is the word like. Now, example number 2. Cold lemonade is as refreshing as a dip in the pool. Have a look at the underlined parts. Cold lemonade, a dip in the pool. What is the similarity between cold lemonade and a dip in the pool? Yes, they are both refreshing. They both make you feel very fresh. So, the writer is directly comparing the cold lemonade to a dip in the pool using the device of likeness, which is as refreshing as. Okay, example number 3. Every morning, my alarm is like a buzzing mosquito. Let's look at the underlined parts. My alarm, a buzzing mosquito. What is the writer comparing? Yes, he is comparing the alarm to a buzzing mosquito. Why? What is the similarity between the alarm and the mosquito? Yes, they both produce an annoying sound. Did the writer use any device of likeness, such as like or as? Yes, he used like. So, the writer is directly comparing the alarm to a buzzing mosquito using the device of likeness, like. Okay, each of the previous sentences that we read expresses a simile. What is a simile? A simile is a figure of speech used in language in which two unlike things or two different things are compared using a device of likeness, as or like. For example, the boy was slow like a snail. What is the writer comparing here? Yes, he is comparing the boy to a snail. Did he use any device of likeness? Any word that helped me to compare? Yes, the device like. So, we directly compared the boy to a snail using the device of likeness like to show how slow the boy was. Now let's practice. Explain the simile employed in the following sentence. The shopping center was like a circus the day before New Year's Eve. What are we comparing here? Yes, we are comparing the shopping center to a circus. Let's check the explanation. It is a direct comparison between the shopping center and the circus using the device of likeness, like. The writer means that the shopping center was bustling and crowded. So this is how you have to explain while solving your worksheet later on. Now let's move into metaphors. Example 1. The princess's evening dress was a sparkling diamond last night. What is the writer comparing here? He is comparing the princess's dress to a diamond for being shiny and sparkling. Is it a direct comparison? I mean, did he use any device of likeness such as like or as? No. So it is an indirect comparison. You are great. Let's continue. The baby was an octopus grabbing all the cans on the grocery store shelves. What is the writer comparing here? Yes, he is comparing the baby to an octopus. So the writer is indirectly comparing the baby to an octopus. Why? Because they can both grab things. Did he use any device of likeness? No, he did not. Now, third example. The pool was a boiling pot on a hot summer day. Just as the two previous examples, what is the writer comparing? Yes, he is comparing the pool to a boiling pot. Why? Because the pool was very hot. Did he use any device of likeness? No, he indirectly compared the pool to a boiling pot without using any device of likeness. Okay, the three previous sentences are clear examples for what we call metaphors. What is a metaphor then? A metaphor is also a figure of speech that compares two things, two unlike things or two different things, but it does it more indirectly, so without using any device of likeness such as or like. An example, the striker was a goal machine. So here we are comparing the striker to a goal machine without using any device of likeness. We are comparing the striker to a goal machine to show that the striker was excellent at striking the ball. Awesome! You are great. Let's practice. Explain the metaphor employed in the following sentence. The cat's fur is a blanket of warmth. So, what are we comparing here? We are comparing the cat's fur to a blanket of warmth. Why? What is the similarity between the cat's fur and the blanket of warmth? Yes, they are both soft and warm. Did the writer use any device of likeness here? No. So let's check the explanation. It is an indirect comparison between the cat's fur and a warm blanket without using any device of likeness. The writer means that the cat's fur is soft and warm. Okay, let's see how clever you are. Do you think you're clever enough to be able to tell me if these following sentences use a simile or a metaphor? We shall see. The ball was as slippery as an eel. We couldn't catch it. Eel is a kind of snakes. So, is this sentence a simile or a metaphor? Let's check what is being compared. So here, we are comparing the ball to an eel. Did we use any device of likeness? Yes, we used the device as slippery as. So this sentence expresses a simile. Great job. He was a lion in a battle. What are we comparing here? The boy or he to a lion. Did we use any device of likeness? No. So this sentence expresses a metaphor. Great job. Less effort. You are stupendous. Now you have to watch the video attentively and then solve the worksheet related to simile and metaphor. Stay home, stay safe.